This video is a show and tell and a little bit about who am I. So welcome to my studio, Textile Journey by Ilja, with Ilja, where I show my textile craft, why I make things, what I make and how I make things. So at the moment I'm starting this channel. I put 2 videos online. This channel is for me important because I want to have a little bit of structure for my creative life. I want to be accountable, so showing up. And I need to build that around me. So that's where the channel comes in. And in the end, I want also, but I don't know yet. I don't want to run too fast to see which people do I connect with. Can we create a community? Can we share our love for textile together? And but that's future plans. So I have to hold my horses. That's really anyhow the lessons that I have to make. Because who am I? I have been a psychologist for 15 years, self-employed. I gave trainings in also in team coaching and also in quit smoking. I had a program in that. I think I made the first quit smoking online course in those days, 2001, I think, 2007. 2001 and 7, I had the training, and in the end of the time, I made the course also online. But okay, it's still online. It's not mine anymore. I sold that. I have done trainings in personal leadership, in personal effectiveness, and after 15 years telling people how to do it, I thought maybe I should do it myself. So I started a web shop. Oh no, I didn't start it. I bought it because it was a guy who started it. Then it grew big and he needed to employ people. He didn't want to do that. So I have been a team coach. I thought, no, I'm not so scared of having people working for me. So I bought that, and that I did for 7 years, and it was a web shop in party supplies. So if there is a big crisis in the world, the last thing people save their money on is the birthday of the children from 0 to 10. Whatever is happening, that is going to be celebrated. So, side note. So where I'm standing is with all the entrepreneurship, ambition, whatever I did it quite in the left brain, what I mean by that is I put like mental pressure on me. I went for it and I did it. I had my successes. I also had my crashes, and my crashes became bigger and bigger. So now at the moment, for my mental health, I can't afford that it goes wrong again. Because last time when it went wrong, it didn't only was physically, it was also neurologically. So I really have to go step by step, stitch by stitch. So why do I do craft? Craft is actually something that I am doing as a child. I loved doing that as a child. I learned knitting, spinning, crocheting, embroidery from my mother. Then I forgot actually. When I was a student, I hardly did anything. I even thought that I was not creative. Big mistake. Sometimes I hear that of people, oh, you are so creative. I'm not. And it's not true. We are born as creators. So maybe I make a future and a video about that. But I really believe we are creators, not consumers. And if I'm creating, then it gives me peace in my body. It gives me a sense of fulfillment. It gives me a moment to connect with me again. I can be really in my head. So it's really also something to be more in my hands, to be more in my body, to be more grounded. So that's the main reason for me to share also my craft is to, no, it's not the main reason. That's wrong. It's one of the reasons. It grounds me. And a lot of people now are not satisfied with life. They are scared for the future. They are anxious. And one thing that works is start making. It doesn't need to be textile. That's my love. But start making, because making really gives you it's resilience. Do I say it correctly? Resilience. Yes, resilience. It gives you fulfillment. It gives you the strength of going on also by yourself. Because if you can make something, nobody can say something about it because you made it. You made it for yourself. Even if people don't like it, so what? Everybody has his own path. Everybody has his own life. Everybody has his own perspective. And now if we don't take care, we are opposite each other. But the idea is actually that we need to peacefully agree that we disagree. Peacefully, actually, the idea is that we peacefully agree that we disagree on things and move on with your own life. So I like to make things, and it's really nice to give it to people that also like it. If people don't like it, then you know by the first time. So don't make something for the second time. That move on with your life. So what's the intention of this channel is to share my love for making, especially in textile craft. It's to inspire. It's also to for myself to structure it, and maybe in the future that I can make if people connect with it, that we can make a community out of it, so that we can share our love for making and textile craft and being creative. So a show and tell. So I have to also show something. I can show a lot, but I don't want to overwhelm myself and you. So the things, I got one question I'm going to ask. Lately, I've been busy with the free motion embroidery on a normal sewing machine. I made a video about it. And my nephew is today, it's birthday, so I have to pack this thing. So I made this one for him. So you can look to the video how I make it. It's my first video. The audio is not that well, but okay. Then I made this one, the Phoenix. And I'm going to make this one for my sister, the owl. So that's my free motion embroidery. There is also the same technique on the machine. You can call it free floating, because then you sew on the solar flicks, and that's solvable. So if you wash it, then you only are left with embroidery. That's quite. I'm still learning. I'm still learning this. So this is a sentence in Dutch. I love you. Ik hou van je. I made one that I gave to a friend of mine with the lines, if you are not served, leave the table, because her contract is not going to continue. So I made that for her. That's a tryout, an amaryllis. I still have to learn, because okay, if you like the effect, it's nice. But here I made a different underground. So I think, well, whatever. Then I saw online somebody who was making bowls. So I was trying that. I'm not there yet with it, but that's a very nice project. Then so that's my free motion embroidery at the moment, and I'm continuing with it. I really like the techniques. In the old days, I did a lot of macrame, and I also made frames for windows, and then I knot them. I have still one now hanging, I have one hanging at my ceiling, because it was from another place where I lived. And I have a lot of material. So I have material, and a lot still. So I was looking to make something different with it. So I tried to make on the sewing machine. Then you connect it. But it's, I don't know. It's not really what I want. I found it a little bit too weak. Then I tried the kind of placemates. Then I will also write a poem. I always add something because I like that. I always add like some arty, twerky, a poem line, whatever. But it's quite a technique to keep it flat, but it's still, so if you have any idea what you can do with it. I also had one idea from a group that I'm part of looking into making carpets with it. It's a different technique that I have to look into it. So that's one idea. That's that. And for my health, for my feeling, for me being grounded, I once in a while make things just as a kind of therapy for myself. So I don't know if the people know Louise Hay. Oh, it's here. It's in Dutch. You Can Heal Your Life. It's an old book from the 70s. It's also about affirmations, but I like her affirmations. So one of those affirmations, or actually not one, there are many affirmations, and I pick lines out of it, different sentence. I'm now hand embroidery this on a spool. I really liked it. I really liked it, and it's really working nice. So I will translate it. In the eternity of life, where I am, everything is perfect, whole, and complete. That's one of her lines that she starts all her big affirmations. They were quite long. Then I put sentence like, I'm safe. I trust that life is on my side. I am grounded in my strength, and I create good foundation for myself and for my life. That's what I'm now embroidering. So that's one of my things that I do. I will show you next time something about quilting, because I really like quilting. I never did really quilting, maybe once, and actually I didn't finish it. So I leave it for this because I really want to show the next thing, but I think it's a little bit too much. So see you next time. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Watch my other videos. If you have the same love of textile, please leave a comment below and I respond to that. Thank you very much.